This is Triton, and today's video is about a very, very white object, Eris. And this will be part 1 of the Forgotten Dwarf Planet series that I'm making right now. So let's get on with it. This is Eris, a rather large dwarf planet. Eris is the second largest dwarf planet, around 2.13% smaller than Pluto. Eris was discovered by a team of astronomers consisting of Mike Brown, Chad Trujillo, and don't get mad if I mispronounce this guy's name, David Rabinowitz. These guys are the heavy hitters. They played a crucial part in the discovery of other dwarf planets. They spotted Eris, nicknamed Xena at the time, on January 5th, 2005 from images taken on October 21st, 2003. These images were taken in an outer solar system survey made by the Palomar Observatory located in San Diego, California. Mike Brown and his team announced their discovery on July 29th, 2005. At the time, it was thought that Eris might be bigger than Pluto. This fact sparked a major debate between astronomers if Pluto was considered a planet. In September of 2005, Dysnomia was discovered. I'll explain this in a later section in the video. On August 26, 2006, the IU redefined what the meaning of a planet was. Since Pluto and Xena were similarly sized, they were reclassified into dwarf planet. Ceres was also classified as a dwarf. Eris's preliminary name was 2003 UB313. As said before, it was nicknamed Xena before that. Eris is the Greek goddess of discord and strife, a fitting name for the object because of the very large controversy it created. Dysnomia is the daughter of Eris, which is obviously a fitting name for the moon. Now let's go over some basic stats about Eris. Eris has a diameter of around 1,445 miles, which is slightly smaller than Pluto's 1,477 miles. Although smaller than Pluto, Eris is around 27% more massive than Pluto. Now that's a little dense sphere. Overall, Eris is the 16th most massive object in the solar system. Eris takes 557 years to orbit the Sun once. Now that must be a really lonely orbit. Neptune's 165 years have nothing compared to Eris's orbital period. Eris also rotates around its axis every 25.9 hours. Eris's orbit has a high eccentricity and inclination. Eris's orbital aphelion is around 97.6 astronomical units, while its orbital perihelion is around 38.4 astronomical units. Eris also has an orbital inclination of 43.8 degrees, and Eris zips through space at an average speed of 3.43 kilometers a second. These statistics show how lonely Eris truly is. I'm starting to feel bad for this dwarf. As mentioned before, Eris has a moon named Dysnomia. Not much is known about this object since it's a little blip on any telescope used to spot Eris. Dysnomia was discovered on September 10th, 2005 by Mike Brown and his team. Dysnomia was nicknamed Gabrielle by Mike Brown's team. Dysnomia's diameter is around 382 miles, making it the second largest moon to orbit a dwarf. Pluto's moon Charon dwarfs the object by around 371 miles. Dysnomia is also around 500 times fainter than Eris, explaining why the moon was discovered around 7 months later. Dysnomia takes half a month to orbit Eris. Most astronomers believe Dysnomia was formed by some sort of collision Eris had with another object, possibly hundreds of millions to even billions of years ago. Eris might have a rocky surface covered with methane ice and nitrogen ice, which is similar to Pluto's surface. Eris's surface temperature ranges from negative 395 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 217 degrees Celsius, to negative 405 degrees Fahrenheit, which is also negative 243 degrees Celsius. Now that's just cold. Eris has a surface gravity of 0.82 meters a second squared, which is around 12 times weaker than Earth's gravity. Eris might also contain some life juice, also known as water, in its mantle core boundary, potentially being kept in a liquid state from tidal heating from Dysnomia's gravitational pull. Eris has a very eccentric orbit which causes temperature fluctuations. When Eris is closest to the sun, it may get warm enough for methane and nitrogen ice to sublimate, which means to transition solid directly to gas to form a thin atmosphere around the object. So thank you for watching the video. I'm probably going to change the style next video because I don't think I was very consistent with this one, but thanks for watching, and I'll be back in another few days.